last night, which I can't believe that was last night. That was so quick. I went to the Lifetime store in Houston, and wow, this was my first Katy Perry concert. Wasn't expecting it to be so good, actually. Um, I was in the Eternity Pit, which kind of sucked. No lie. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It wasn't crowded at all. Um, there were children in the pit, which I wasn't expecting. Um, yeah, the last like couple of concerts I've gone to, I don't think I really came in contact with children. I was okay, yeah. So I was really wasn't expecting that part. Um, there were somebody y'all like they drinks were everywhere on the ground. I was stepping in something like slimy towards the end of the show. Somebody smelled like corn chips. It was like perfume. It was just like a lot going on in the pit. And so I didn't like I was just like I was gonna get regular tickets, like general admission tickets or whatever, not pit tickets. But it was like 100. No, it wasn't $100. I think it was like $50 more or something for the pit tickets. So it's just like I've never been in the pit. I like a little Katie music. Let me get the pit music. Let me get the pit. Wait, I'm recording right here. Let me get the pit tickets. I was not expecting her to be in the center of the eternity, or not the center, around the eternity pit the entire concert. Like 90% of the concert, she's right there. Which you know what? Kudos to her because that's how you work a stage. She did really well working the stage. It's really interesting. These artists they get like these massive stages, or like these extended parts of the stage, but they don't utilize them or they're not there that much. And it's just like, what's the point? Um, yeah, I wasn't expecting. Like, I had a drink. I had drink, um, something from the like store, alcoholic beverage, and like, oh yeah, an hour before because also, y'all gotta get this together. If the show starts at 7, if it says 7 on the ticket, y'all gotta start the show at 7. If the show says 8, if the show says 8:45, you need to start the show at 8:45. I think she went on at 8:30, a little after 8:30, and I was a little tired, and I had a little drink in me, so I wasn't. Everybody was following her around the stage like they are now. Like, look, everybody was just following her around the stage. Is this gonna get copywritten? Following her around the stage as she would go around the stage, and I'm just like, and it was just I'm just standing in the center, like, go around me because I'm not moving. I'm gonna look at the screen because we're looking at her butt for like 5 minutes, and I'm like, I want to see what's going on. Um, I got there right, and I'm walking down. They print you a ticket, or they printed a ticket, which I was not expecting. Um, they printed a ticket. Walking down to get on the floor, and the dude, I hand him the ticket, and I'm very clumsy, so of course, I dropped the ticket, handing it to him. He read it. It said Eternity Pit or Eternity on it. He read Eternity out loud. He goes down to grab some to see if he can find the ticket. He comes back with I don't know if he picked it up or he had it in his pocket, but he was like, here's the ticket. Go look for these seats. I'm like, what you mean? Go look for these seats? It said eternity on it, and he said eternity out loud. And so he's like, just go to the box office, and I'm like, so I go to the box office, they reprint the ticket. That just like was like shocking. Like I was just like, what the heck? Anyways, so what else happened? The show. Okay, so artificial. I was not expecting art. The intro was really really good, and I wonder if like the space, like she was in the air like 65% of the show, and so I'm just like, I wonder if space had something to do with it, or was this just like a one off from the Vegas shows? I didn't really watch the Vegas shows, but let me know what like if the space has something to do with it because she was in the air during artificial. I was just like, oh, this looks really cool, and like I really wasn't expecting it. And then she did a Teary Eyes, I think. No. She did Train to the Rhythm, Bop. She did Teary Eyes. I don't really don't throw your tomatoes, but Smile isn't really my favorite album. It's probably the least favorite album. So I could just like detect, oh, this is probably from Smile because Smile had like this fake. I don't want to say that. Okay, I'm not gonna say that. Yeah. So Smile, and then what else did she do? I think E.T. No, Dark Horse. Like Dark Horse, the way everybody was screaming Dark Horse, you would have sworn Dark Horse was released last night or like a week ago. Because that place was jumping. Also, it looked like it was sold out. Everybody looked like there were seats, even though for a second it looked like nobody was. It looked like there was some spotty sections, but the like. This is what I'm learning about tours and artists and the media versus actual fans. Like actual fans are gonna show up, and actual fans are gonna sing the songs. Actual fans are gonna participate, and like I said, they're just gonna show up despite whatever low ticket sales thingamajigs was gonna go on or thought about going on. Like, yeah, no matter what the artist is, because I believe when I went to go see Lady Gaga, even in Houston, I think there was like some kind of chatter online that I kept seeing with the Chromatica Ball about people not going to go see her, and I was just like, oh, okay. But once you get there, and you look around, and the place is full, and you see nothing but lights and screens, and it's just like it's a whole different experience. So I'm just like, I feel like artists. I don't even know if artists like even buy into it when they hear or unless it's actually like 3 tickets sold. And then they actually have to cancel a concert. Other than that, the people are going to show up and the people are going to show out, and that's definitely what happened. Um, what else did she sing? Dark Horse, Woman's World. Oh my gosh, I read online like you're gonna really like. Somebody was talking to each other, and they were like, "You're gonna really like Woman's World." I thought she was gonna start with Woman's World, but they're like, "Here, that's where she's gonna. Wherever you are, that's where she's gonna be for Woman's World." And I think they like was trying to recreate like a wing with all of these like structural pieces. I don't have a lot of footage actually. I was just like really, honestly, my mentally, I really wasn't there, and I was kind of tired, and I was like recovering from the drink. But anyways, Woman's World, a bop. Can't even lie to you anymore. I really like that song. She could have played the whole song. But anyways, and then she went to California Girls, which was fun, teenage dream fun. I think she talked a little bit before she went to Hot and Cold slash last Friday night, which was cool. I Kissed a Girl. What the hell was that? I Kissed a Girl. She got into the globe thingamajig and like was doing like this acrobatic stuff. Like I didn't know that was like her thing now, but like the acrobatic stuff was like I did I was kind of confused. I kind of didn't get it, but yeah, I kind of didn't get it. And then we get into the Nirvana part of the video game, which was really cool. I thought about Nirvana this morning, and I was like, Nirvana, that was very impressive. The acrobatic stuff again, like flying from here to there. Was it during? I think Nirvana. Yeah, that Nirvana outfit. I thought I saw her vagina, or it looked like almost like that's how close she was, and I was just like, oh, are we about to see something we're not supposed to see? But anyways, Nirvana. Yeah, Nirvana. I love Nirvana. Actually, I love that song. I really love that song. I was really excited that she did that song. Um, Crush. Love that song. I'm his. He's mine. Love that song. Wide Awake. I don't remember that song, but I guess she did it. Um, Now when it came to the Choose Your Adventure, the songs on the screen was not the songs that she talked about or a song that she sang. Like I think it said Pearl. I thought I saw Pearl. The Choose Your Adventure album was Teenage Dream. She did Pearl. No, no, no. I saw Pearl and I saw something else. There was two other songs, but I was like, I don't know those songs. I really didn't know those songs. But then she ended up singing the one that got away, and not like the movies. Don't know that song too well. Then she did All the Love, and I actually liked how it still was like tying into this concept. Like when she did All the Love, she like tied it into the concept still with like touching the two thingamajigs. Um, yeah, that was really really cool. Oh, and she brought the sisters and the cousin on stage. That was really cute, really funny. Honestly, she gave them so much time. They were like up in like the balcony. Katie's really funny, actually. I really enjoyed her humor. They were like up in the balcony, and she was like they were taking like an elevator to get down. I was just like, this is a mess. The way they have everything structured off that you can't get here, you can't get there. And then I forgot they lock you into the pits, and I'm like, oh my god! Wait, let me talk about the pit again because honestly, I knew it. I knew I was not gonna have like the best time because I'm like I want to see everything. I saw like this photo of like all the lights shining up or something with the infinity sign. Like I'm like, oh, I love the infinity stage is cute. She worked the stage right, so I'm like I'm thinking like I'm not gonna see the whole entire show. This isn't gonna be like I'm not gonna really enjoy it, and I honestly half 50% enjoyed it. No, 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 I'm not even gonna say that. A 60% enjoyed it, and it's not a Katie thing, it's the pit thing. Like I could not hear that well until All the Love. Actually, All the Love was like the vocal moment that, and like she sounded so good and I could hear her. She sounded clear. She sounded good singing it. It was like a really good moment. That was like a surprising moment for me. Um I couldn't hear much until All of the Love. Like the sound sounded up front, and then the audience is like right behind you, and then you have the people in front, like around you, screaming and stuff. So I couldn't really hear what was the next song. I couldn't really hear the lyrics that well. I really couldn't even hear her that well, what she was saying. From my experience, I'm gonna say I don't recommend the pit unless you just want to see her up close. Other than that, like I really wanted to like enjoy it. Like I'm glad I had like a standing section. I was in the standing section because I don't really like sitting down at concerts. I rather just stand and jump around and like feel the moment. Uh but yeah, the pit was kind of a pit, including all the trash in the pit. Like they threw everybody's drink was on the floor, straws, running around. Oh my god, the kid! I hit like this little blonde child like twice in the head. I was just like, oh lord, on accident. I was just like, oh god, this is a mess. What else? E.T. Now this part was really cool. The E.T. part of me and Rise part, that was really, really, they executed that really well. The only thing that I found really like low budget was okay, during Rise. Okay, wait. Let's talk about E.T. So E.T., there's this like viral part of her like running around on stage that doesn't look like it does in person. Like it's completely different in person. Maybe they like edited a little bit, like slowed the video down or whatever. But the ET part was like, she's just running around. No, is that ET or right? No, yeah, or part of me. I think it was part of me. But the ET part, like with the fighting of the, I want to call them gorillas, but what were they? I don't know what they were. Um, That fighting part was funny. Like I thought they were about to start twerking. I was just like, please don't let these dancers start twerking in these gorilla-looking costumes, these like army gorilla costumes. I can't take it. I couldn't take it. I was gonna start laughing if they did, because for a second I thought they really were about to start twerking. With those giant arm props, I was just like, oh my gosh. Okay, but anyways, during part of me or ET when the evil man is being destructed, um, they bring out like this like giant silver thingy prop that like reminds me of the things you put in your your the vent of your you attach it to your dryer and it's like you put it in like a vent and like it vents out the air. That's what it looked like. And then they just attached like a light bulb on a stick and put the inside the silver thing and just waved it around. I was just like, what in the low budget? This doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. That was like the only part that didn't look good. Um, but then, this like killing of the evil man singing Rise and having like that little like prop gun or prop shooter thingamajig that she had. Cute. It looked really good. That costume, I think we were looking at in the video. This costume, I was just very like, oh, this is really, oh, there she go running. Okay, what was that song? Maybe I can play it. I didn't get that part. What was the song she was singing like "You Can Do It" or something like that. I didn't get it. Clearly, this guy right here got it. I didn't get it. I was just like, "What is going on here?" And then the dance break. I don't understand. Okay, that's the only part I didn't understand either. But anyways, her singing "Rise," killing that man, or whatever. That was a good visual. It was a good visual and it was a good like for the story. Like, oh okay, we got it. Then she gets on the butterfly for Roar, the like happy part. She puts on her happy wig. We get the Roar. She's on that giant ass butterfly. Smart idea. Again, reaching everybody. That's a cool prop. I've never seen anything like that in my life. That was really, 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 really cool. Unfortunately, like I feel like she should have sang more Roar, but we're running out of time. Then she did Daisy's Daisies. And then she did Lifetimes. I lost my life during Lifetimes. That's my jam. I was so happy that she did that song. The dancers were really good. It was just like happy. That like costume that she was wearing, she kept taking her arms out of it. She kept taking her arms out of it. I was like, what is she doing? I was like, why does she keep taking her arms? Okay. Okay. Yeah, she kept taking her arms out. I was just like, what is she doing? Like, I don't get it. Okay, wait. Okay, let me calm down. It's cute. It's interesting looking. Firework. That was a good ending. Actually, that was a really, really good ending. Roar. Although Roy had like this like awkward pause as she got off the butterfly. Look, she took her arm out, and I'm like, what is she doing? And then she put it back in. What am I trying to? Oh, okay, yeah, that was a really good ending. The awkward pause, the like 1 minute awkward like lights out as she gets off the butterfly door after Roar was kind of awkward, but then it picks up. It was cool. Lifetimes. I don't understand why we needed the dance break, maybe to extend lifetimes, but I don't know, whatever. Then Roar, firework at the end. That was that was a really good ending. Like the happy ending. It got brighter. And then she's like a night. Yeah, that was it. Go see Katy Perry. I definitely do recommend this show. Um, I kind of wanted to see it. I've been watching a little bit of the videos without like out of the pit video footage because those are like much better. Yeah, so thanks for listening. Leave a comment below.